91X.
Here with Kip and Tunde from TV on the Radio. Welcome to San Diego. It's good to see you again.
Thanks for having us.
It's great,
Thank you
as
very
always,
much.
to have you playing live. And as far as 91X goes, we've been playing your song Happy Idiot a whole lot on the radio, and people just love it.
Cool,
And the new
thank you.
album Seeds, it's just incredible.
Cool, thanks very much.
Does it feel like it's been 10 years since you guys first started? A little over 10 years? I mean, it just seems like it's been a whole whirlwind.
It does feel like it's been over 10 years.
Does it?
Yeah. But not necessarily in a bad way. There's just been a lot of events and things that mark time. So, the nature of time is sometimes it feels like that. But really, you put the
You're
work
shaking
in.
your
on it.
head.
We put a lot of work in. We've toured enough that you get back to your neighborhood and you're kind of like, how did all this change? And it's sort of like, no, you're gone for 5 years. That's what happens. You're on the road. But yeah, no, it doesn't feel like 10 years as far as just the, being in a band, being around each other. I guess it does. I guess this is what 10 years feels like. It might be the first time in my life I can accurately feel that out.
It's been longer than 10 years though. Just to clarify, because yeah. I mean,
So it doesn't feel like 12 years.
it feels more like 10 years. Yeah.
But how long before that did you guys actually know each other?
Probably like maybe a year or 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. So you are family, and you pretty much know what each other's thinking at any given time? Yes?
Mostly. Mostly.
Everyone's still evolving,
Oh, yeah, we're always
sometimes.
evolving. I mean,
No, I just mean in terms of like what someone might be thinking.
yeah.
And other times, someone's been thinking something for 10 years and you've just never thought it was real. And then someday you're like, oh, wait, yeah, that's just you.
Do you feel like on this new album you've broken out of your comfort zone yet? Or do you feel like there's more to come?
Honestly, I feel like we broke out of our comfort zone for myself personally from the beginning of working with TV on the radio. Yeah. Like, and every new record is kind of fairly consistently been an opportunity to do that again, to try to push ourselves in different directions. So yeah, I feel
There's not really, I don't feel like we have a comfort zone. I feel like maybe what's perceived as a comfort, it's not even perceived. You make something, you kind of go through it. You're not so sure about it the whole way through. You're just kind of, it's working in the moment. And then you're done with it and it's out in the world. And I feel like we're very bad at having, like, if we knew what our comfort zone was, we might stay in it, but I feel like we just don't. Very nervous people. There's no comfort. There's no comfort in a band. There's no comfort zone.
You really consider yourself a nervous person?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Not all the not now, unless this goes weird. But no.
You seem so calm, both of you.
it's a survival mechanism. It's called playing it cool.
You
can
do it well.
play it cool.
Do it
Doesn't mean
well.
that there's not a maelstrom of anxiety and neuroses.
You can only wake up screaming if you have someone very understanding next to you, or if you're alone. And many times you can't do that on tour. You have your morning routine of screaming your face off and crying for an hour and then going to get a coffee.
So speaking of your morning routine, does that involve walking over to each other's places
In the
in the neighborhood?
I thought you meant in the bus. I was like, kind of.
In the bus?
Sort of.
In
it
the
does.
bus?
You kind of can't really get by anyone. Well, we live on different coasts now.
Right.
So
Kind of a long walk.
It's a long walk.
Right. That's what I mean.
We once met somewhere in Tulsa
Yeah.
by mistake. No, I don't. I mean, it's when we all lived in the same neighborhood. It was absolutely a case of you knew that you would run into somebody in the course of the day. I'm just talking about like unscheduled meeting ups. But yeah, when it was time to make a record, we would plan to spend more time than we did in one building.
How long has it been since you've been in LA?
6 months. I've been there.
And
Dave was there for 3 years. I'm cool with it. Yeah, I stay at home a lot, so it's kind of, if I can be indoors, I don't care where it is a lot of the time.
well, you probably spend most
Sort
of
of.
your time
I'm
indoors.
sorry,
I
sort of.
mean,
Yeah, I can't. It's a big world.
Yeah.
Scary spots.
Yeah.
Um,
You guys just need to come down to San Diego more often. I mean, it's so close. You know? You in particular.
It's actually
since you
even
live-
further from me.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I meant you.
I was through here just a couple of, maybe last month or something. I came through here with my father-in-law, a Frenchman.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know anything about the West Coast, so here it is.
What'd you take him to see?
We went to Big Sur. We went to several other places I can't remember right now because I was throwing a tantrum a lot of the time. I was
Oh.
kind of black. It's all good though. It's all good now.
Okay.
We went to, what is the stretch of land that has the seals? They're not beached. It's where they live, but they looked beached. Anyone?
La Jolla?
Maybe it might be. Let's say La Jolla. Seal Vista.
Oh, you mean up north further?
Medit-
That's what he's
Sealville.
talking about.
Sealville,
Gotcha.
California.
Oh.
Yeah, we did see we came through though. We went to Santa Barbara.
Oh, that's lovely in Santa
It
Barbara.
was pretty good. We went to Carmel. There are a lot of places that I'm still a little bit city, so
Mhm.
I can only
Getting acclimated.
getting acclimated. Yeah, but most of all, I like to be inside.
I don't blame you.
Outside's great, but yeah.
You have a lot of work to do.
Sometimes.
No?
Also, you can just.
I mean,
There's a lot of sitting down and not doing anything that can happen inside in an undisturbed way. I can appreciate
I understand.
It's essential.
All
I
work
think,
and
to
no
not-
play makes TV on the radio.
I'm not even talking about playing. Playing is kind of a form of work. It's just like not. I'm not talking about meditation. I'm just talking about vegetative state.
Vegetation.
Yeah.
Right. We all
Yeah.
need that, you know?
I need it. I don't know.
I need it too. Yeah. Sometimes, doing nothing is absolutely doing something.
So when you guys were mourning the loss of Gerard, was there a time where you thought that you weren't going to make music anymore?
Not really. I mean, I think if you have a friend or a family member, you're not really going to. It's an obvious cosmic change in your existence, but I think at your root, you're going to keep doing what it is that you do. I think so, anyway. And it's not like they aren't related, but
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a disservice to any musician to presume that they would want you to not live your life fully. And if you're a musician, and not just if you're a musician, music is integral to human animals. So no, it never crossed my mind that I
Good.
would stop making music. Life changes in enormous ways I say enormous, but as incalculable ways when you lose someone that you love. But that's not part of the change for me. No.
Yeah. So, how long did you guys wait until you actually started working on that record, Seeds?
The new record? I don't know if it was so much a wait, but we took a break. So we'd been kind of touring off and on for about 7 years since we started. Touring, recording, touring, recording, touring, recording. So it just, we took a break that I guess ended up lasting 2.5 years or something. Not that long, right?
No, because
Well, it's 2011, 2012.
probably. And then we were waiting for the hippie apocalypse, and then we started working on, when was Mercy and Million Miles recorded? 2013. So yeah, it wasn't like waiting. It's just like you get it rolling when it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Organically.
It was ready. Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you on the tour right now?
We just finished we're finishing first leg of our spring tour, which I guess is the first American tour this year.
A few weeks off. We have a few weeks off, and then we do some East Coast and Southern dates. That bell is to remind me. It's a smile. And then to Australia and Japan. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I saw you're playing a lot of festivals too. Yeah. Well, you're playing tonight here at the North Park Theater.
Can't wait.
Sold out show.
Can't wait.
It's going to be a blast. Is this streaming right now?
No, but it will be on 91x.com.
Okay. You should cut that part out then. It's gonna be great. Look at those lights.
We're not going to cut it out.
If you come here, don't look directly into those things because we cannot cover it.
Thank you guys so much.
Insurance-wise, we can cover it. We can definitely cover it up if you get hurt.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
91